Hello all, hope you're doing well. I'm just shuffling the cards so we can get started with the weekly predictions. Hope you're having a good weekend. Oops, the cards wanted to jump out, so I'm going to let them. Hey Kiki, I'm just shuffling the cards so we can get started with the weeklies. Not there yet. This is the week starting the 26th of March. Okay, let's start with Aries. Aries, your card is Eight of Cups upright. So let's see what this stands for you. This week, Aries, I think you are actually looking to move forward. Now, this is, for some people, it's coming as moving forward with a cup in their hand. If you see this card, you can see this person's got a cup in their hand. They're moving forward. It's a difficult journey, but they want to move forward with the right person. And for some of others, this actually is moving towards a house, with an offer. It's not been an easy time, but nonetheless, you're kind of moving on and taking it forward. With regards to others, this can be also about moving away from something and deciding, you know what, you're going to keep your emotions and move forward. This is what I'm getting, for obviously it's for some, it's for this, it's this message. For others, it's the other. And there's something about a house that you're moving forward with. Maybe you want to move forward and get a place. It's not an easy decision for you to make, and not an easy path either. So I think that, maybe this particular one you really like for people that are looking to buy a house. Yeah, that's what I get for some of you. For others, there's a 20 to 30% chance this could be about work, that you're moving forward and going to work somewhere that you really want to, and it's not easy to get there, but you're deciding to move forward and putting your application in and putting your request in to move forward with that. So that's what we have for you, Aries. I'm just going to grab a sip of water. Hey, Jared. Thank you. Well, I've been back over 2 weeks now. Feels like a long time ago. But yeah, it's been hectic. And the times have gone forward for us here in England today. So we're getting used to that. Your day off, that's good. Mine too. So let's move on to Taurus. Six of Cups, upright. Spending time at home with family is the first message I got for you guys, Taurus. Kids, more specifically for some of you. This is maybe going back home to see some kids are visiting, or you're going to see your parents, you're going to have a good time with them. For more specifically, this could be that you're visiting even your siblings, an older sister, or at least trying to have some lovely conversations with them. So even if it's not going and meeting them, which I think is a lot for a lot of you, and for others, I get a strong sense that you might want to go and see your dad, your grandfather, or if it is you, then the children are going to come and see you. So that's what I see for you guys. There's a lot of big home pull and happy memories that you create with the people. There's a percentage that I'm also getting for some of you where it resonates. There is some soul family here that also comes into play, that this is for your soul family, that you are going to spend time with somebody who's from your soul family, and yeah, you're going to reminisce your good moments and create fresh new ones. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Absolutely, Jared. I did try it, actually. It was nice. Oh, did you? Did you not? There is always free will, don't forget. I mean, if you want me to look into this situation for you, because it was, again, just a general question. So happy to look into that for you. But not to forget, there's always free will with that. Again, for people, please, that are joining me, thank you for joining me. And people who are new, welcome. Please subscribe, because I know, your support means a lot. And share. Please share and, like, subscribe. If you do, then makes me want to do this even more. Probably that's the best way, Kiki. Do things that you want to do and leave things the way it is. I mean, it's hard to say sitting here how the retrograde would be affecting you, if at all. Jared, that might be too sweet. I do drink a lot of coconut water nonetheless, but lychee might make it super sweet anyway. Right, so let's move on to Gemini now. Gemini, your card is King of Pentacles upright. That's an older gentleman in your life, a father. And for some of you, I'm actually getting like a boss feeling that, this might be a boss, or this might be an older gentleman in your life who's quite financially secure and stable. And he's going to relay that to you, not just in words, but also in actions. So, there's going to be something that he does that makes you feel quite secure in his presence. And for some of you, this could be that, he gives you an opportunity where it's work related. And this might involve a bit of travel. Now, for others where this isn't work related, I think this is somebody who's important: father, father-in-law, husband, partner. And this person is going to show you that he cares, and he's secure, and you are secure with them around. And they're going to show that to you in kind this week somehow. It might not be a big thing, but this is definitely something that's going to come across, and you're going to feel quite happy and secure with this person, the way they are in your life. And this might be that, they decide, oh, let's go traveling, for some of you, where this applies in terms of relationship, that there's a plan for that. I'm getting that. And, maybe a sunny destination, or sunny or cold, one or the other. And anything else? No. I think we are good with that. So there is somebody who's showing you a stable part of your being this week. So let's move forward. Hello, Samantha. Welcome. I haven't seen you around here. Or maybe it's me. Right, Jared? That's a good tip. Might try that. I'm good, thank you, Samantha. How are you doing? Okay, now for the next sign, Cancer, we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, I've just turned the card around. Makes me want to think that that's what you'd be doing as well. There's something that's going to take its time, but it is going to come forward. Maybe you have been resting and now the rest period comes to an end. Or maybe you have been planning to do something which does involve resting or traveling, and you are going to do that by the end of the week. For some of you Cancerians, I'm getting that. Yeah. For others, you've been resting and now you decide by the end of the week, okay, I'm going to move forward. And do what I need to do. And this might involve something to do with your work, your business. And even something creative, if this is not something you do or something you want to do, then you are going to be taking time, but still going ahead and going forward and doing it. Oh, if I can speak today. There's something, and there's guidance here. So I wouldn't be worried if you are being, you're taking your time thinking over it. I'd say, understandably, if this is something new, something creative, which involves your time, then you want to make sure that you're ready for it. But I would also think that there's divine guidance here. So you would be doing, this is the right time for you to move forward, should you decide to. Cancer. So let's move forward. Hello, Sherry. Did you? That's good then. So let's move forward. We just did Cancer. So let's move on to Leo. Right? We did Sherry, we did Gemini. You might want to, I think this has got DVR capability. You might want to go back or watch it once it's on. So Leo, your card this week is Four of Pentacles in reverse. Something that you felt secure about might not feel as secure this week. This could have to do with job or some financial investment that's now, it feels, or the sense that I'm getting with this, it might feel slightly shaky. It doesn't have to be that way. The message that I'm getting is a bit of patience wouldn't go amiss with this. So I'd say give it time and see if you want to just observe at this period. I know, right now there are a few planets in retrograde. Yeah, I sense that I don't get a feel, Leo, that this is really going to be a big game changer for you. Not yet, anyway. So I would say that even though something comes to light this week, which might make you feel that financially you're shaken, but that is not quite, it doesn't actually transpire this week, that you can see actions of that manifesting, or, that everything falls down. I don't think that's happening. I think it's more a feeling and a sense that you're getting because of the way it's probably quite unexpectedly that this happens. For some of you, this could have to do with relationships as well. I'm thinking 40 to 50%. So I have to give it out that this a sense that you get in a relationship, something comes to light and makes you feel that the relationship that you have been or that you've been trying to pursue doesn't feel as stable anymore. And I'd say still give it 2 to 3 weeks and see how things pan out for you. Because it might be that more things come to light for some of you, and for others, it might be that things do get rejuvenated, is what I'm sensing. It's the word. So that's what we got for you guys. Let's move forward. You're welcome, Sherry. For people who have not already, who have been, and if you have been, apologies, please share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, because it's your support that helps me doing this. For me to actually do this more and more, your help would really be appreciated. And of course, for a private reading, because these are all general messages. So, if they don't apply, if they do apply, then imagine what a private reading could do. Then by all means, drop me an email and we can look into that for you. So let's move forward. And see what we come up with. Cards not ready yet. Jared, I haven't tried, but that's actually a good idea. I mean, I did think at some point I was going to do something in the media, more visual than audio, but that's a good try. Obviously I don't know where to start, so I can certainly have a look though. Next sign, Virgo. Virgo, you've got the High Priestess in reverse this week. I'm hearing it's pretty straightforward. You are not listening to your own intuition for some of you, or listening to any guidance that's been given to you. That's for some of you. For others, I'm getting that there's something that was hidden and now you're bringing it to light, or it does come to light, whether you do it or someone else does it. Yeah. I've got an itch. Sorry about that. And I think it might be worth watching out, seeing, if you're being too protective about some information, then it might be that it doesn't stay hidden. So just keep, just be protective in terms of, who knows and what knows. And if it does come out, then you have the right information to, to face it, really. That's what I'm getting for you, Virgos. There's something about nighttime, so this might have to do with whatever happens in the shadows or at nighttime for you, Virgos. So, oh, thank you so much, Jared. Moving on to, are we ready? Yeah. Libra, you have got, in this deck, in the Connolly deck, this is called Materialism. In normal right, it is the Devil card upright. So I've just moved forward and seen what happens to get more clarification on that. And I have Three of Swords in reverse. So maybe there's something that, of course, you're trying to fight. Facing your fears is what I'm getting. The fears are going to confront you, and it's not going to be that easy for you to face them. You might even give in, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you'll feel quite confined. You're going to feel bound by your thoughts, and for some of you, even by your emotions. I mean, it's coming across a lot of different messages. For some, it's emotional. For some, actually, it's even financial. So I definitely feel that there's something that's confining you, and there's a very specific message there. For Libras who are male and who are watching this, maybe you are being confined by something that is not good for you, of course, and you're leaving someone in the dark. And this might be a woman, a female that you're interacting with, or I'm hearing, dating, um, or have emotions for. Maybe there's something that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing, but you are bound by your either finances or thoughts or emotions, and you can't evaluate how to move forward with this. But what I like is that after that, the Three of Swords in reverse means there's healing to the situation. You do bring healing forward, which means that even though you're going to be faced with this, you might have this jeopardy, but you are going to be able to actually heal this situation and come out of this situation victorious. And if this is about relationships, which is what I'm getting for us fellow Librans, then it definitely is about something that will take healing. And the healing might come in later, after Sunday, more into Monday or Tuesday of the following week, not this week. So, maybe you are bound. And this is more for, like I said, male Libras. Now, for others, this is that you are being bound by your thoughts, and any fear that, anything that makes you feel scary or fear, or gives that fear, puts that fear forward to you. I think that's what you're going to be facing this week, whether it's financial, emotional, or even creative, something that you haven't done and you want to do. And, but this is something that you have been fearing, and you're going to be actually not happy that this is what you have come to. But what I tell you, facing the fear is the only way to put it down. I know it's easier said than done. I have been there quite recently myself, in a situation which I quite feared. And even though I wasn't the best, but I'll tell you what, it made me feel a lot better that I did face it, to come out of it on the other side. So yeah, what I like is Three of Swords, and this is just end of the week or the start of the following week that you put healing into the situation. For those that this is about relationships, yeah, that is what I'm getting for you, or us fellow Librans, I should say. So let's move forward. Hello, teacups. You did, but you should be able to scroll back with your DVR capability, if that is still applicable. I know a lot of changes have been happening. YouTube keeps making changes. So if it isn't, then yeah, but watch your sun, moon, and rising, because this is general reading. So I know I do. It might give you more information. So, and also, yeah, stick around if you want to ask a free question at the end of the predictions. Teacups. So let's move on to Scorpio. Absolutely, Samantha. It is Scorpio. Nine of Swords in reverse. I rather it in reverse than straight. So you are coming out of something that makes you feel confined. Now, this is in this deck. There's been so many thoughts that you've had, something that really has kept you feeling tired, and also I also sense that you have been on a journey, and you have been prepared for the worst during this journey. You're picking up pieces as you go along and trying to make sense of it. You've still got a smile on your face, though. You find happy reasons, even though this journey can be quite tormentuous. It can be a journey which is you've fallen down on it. You've not been happy about. There's been gray clouds. I mean, I'm just seeing that you have had a journey and it's not over yet. But what I like is you're putting a smiley face on and moving forward and saying, you know what, I'm not going to let this rule me. I'm still going to move forward and be the person I am. Now, this could also have to do with, for some of you in a relationship, things have not been, you've been stressed about something and this has not been an easy relationship. But now you're actually moving forward nonetheless and looking at, silver lining in the cloud and seeing how you take this forward. Yeah, there's been, you can look at your journey, and now you think you've done well, you've come far, and you're going to continue going. But yeah, it's in reverse, so you are definitely moving forward and letting this energy and whatever experiences you've had through this journey, you are moving forward into a better journey. You're welcome, teacups. Well, I'm not an astrologer really, Jared, but I also feel that retrogrades are important for us to see things that would not come out otherwise. I mean, that's just me and my personal opinion. Like I say, there's such qualified people around. So I feel that it's important in retrogrades, things that have been overlooked and, otherwise do come to light, and they give you a chance of retrospection, whether it's relationships, whether it's anything. I think it's about retrospection into any part of your life that it falls into. So that's my understanding of it and my belief of it. So the rest, of course, qualified people can give you a much better idea of that. Hope you like that, Samantha. I know I just read for Scorpions. Right, Kiki. Well, we'll see. We're moving on to Sagittarius. The Hermit upright. Sagittarians, what I'm getting for you is that you will feel like you're on a journey. For some of you, you might be on a journey, literally, with a friend, with a partner. And if you are, don't expect warm weathers, is what I'm hearing. It might still be very cold wherever you go. Having said that, for the others, I'm also getting that you are going to be going on a journey where there's enlightenment. Maybe you'll get time to reflect on your situation. And the person that is with you, I'm definitely getting that. Even though you are in control of what you do, but there is somebody with you who's going to be supporting you in this journey. And whether it's a physical journey or a journey that you take inside, there is somebody who's going to be there supporting you. Retrospectively speaking, this can fit into any situation for you, Sagittarians. But I also see a lot of light. I mean, look at the card. There's a lot of light around this. You are going to evaluate as to how you want to move forward, and maybe you'll see some options which sound appealing to you, to go to the right path. Now, I know this is quite generic. Of course, it's a general reading. I'm sensing this might be that you want to know how you're progressing with your life, whether it's career, family, love, or your personal health as well. For some of you, is what I'm getting. You want to understand how you can progress. But head held high is what I'm also saying. That's what you're going to be doing. You're not going to feel disappointed by knowing where you are. You're actually moving forward and understanding how you can use the guidance, whether it's internal guidance or somebody else. But yes, there's someone supporting you through the process nonetheless. So let's shuffle and move forward. Jared, I like the way you give me all these options. I should start noting them down at the end of the broadcast so I don't forget. Yeah, and because most of these things, I come from a country, India, and in that country, we use a lot of these herbal products in our daily lives, in our food, even in an application, hair or face or whichever way, but food more specifically. So yeah, I'm a big fan of using herbal and natural products in my life anyway. So, Samantha, you have been. Well, that's the way, and it's not easy. So let's move forward. Just grab a sip before we do that. Put it here for it's easy. Capricorns. Strength reverse. Okay. I don't like leaving it with a card, even though I know their messages. I'll come to that, and then I just did pull a couple of more cards. So I did pull follow up 6 of Wands in reverse, and then I get Knight of Swords upright. It's not going to be easy for you, Capricorn, this week. I am going to be 100% honest. I'm going to give you what I'm getting, and that is that you might have to deal with situations where you usually can be pretty strong, but this week you feel emotionally weak, or weaker, I should say, to face those situations. Maybe you were thinking that you're on a much stronger foundation with someone or with the situation, but certain instances have shown you this week that it's not easy for you to maintain your strength. But what I also get is that this is the divine timing for things to happen that way. As much as you feel that, and you might actually take a back seat. You might not go out and talk to people or share how you feel. Once this does happen, you might want to be in your own little space, and that's okay. Everyone's got their own way of dealing with it. But then I feel you go out and you show the world how you feel about it. Now, for others, this could be someone else, someone younger, an air sign energy that you know is coming in. And he, more than she, is what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. He's going to come in and make sure that for some of you, he mends the way you feel, because it's an upright Knight of Swords. I mean, it's not an emotional card, so he's not going to come give you a hug or make you feel better. But I think with his thoughts, with his actions, you will be diverted and you will feel slightly better in the situation. And of course, this is just a weekly read, so, and I know the energy changes quite quickly anyway. So I feel that towards the end of the week, that your energy would shift because of this person coming in and making you feel slightly invigorated about your situation. This could be in different other fields as well. This might be a business thing, something that really surprises you. You thought you were at least had the right footsteps. You at least had the right starting point, whether it's work or a relationship. And of course, we're heading towards the Easter break, so you might want to take a break, and you don't feel that upbeat about that anyway. But yeah, situations do change by the end of the week for you. And I'm also sensing, Capricorn, this might take longer than just this week. So for some of you. So thanks, Jared. Let's move forward to Aquarius. Hierophant upright. Aquarians. For some of you, contracts, quite literally. You might be signing contracts, and you might have witnesses. You might be a witness, so I think you might be signing contracts with witnesses around. Now, this could be business contract. This could be even house contract. Yeah, and there's something about the key. So maybe you're getting the key or giving keys with regards to if this is a house contract that you're signing. Now, for others, this could be that you're trying to move forward in a traditional way with things, and you think that is the right way to do it. It might be a slow process, but you're not. You're following the process, is what I'm also sensing. For others, this could be literally that you talk about marriages, and marriage in a church or marriage in a religious way is what I'm getting for others. But there's definitely something that is happening which is more traditional and customary. And there are people around you when you have this conversation, and maybe more than, it's not just one-on-one conversation. For some of you, there might be at least 3 people when you have this conversation. Like I said, for some of you, this could literally be the witnesses and signing of contracts this week. So let's move forward. Right, Jared. Okay. And now we're on to Pisces. 4 of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of a limbo period, Pisces. I feel this week you are going to be moving forward. You're not going to feel as entangled in your situation. You're going to feel that, things are moving forward. It might be a slow process, but I definitely feel that there's a change. For some of you, literally a change of location. This could also be that you're traveling, or there's a change of location with regards to your finances or your career. Maybe you look for another place, and you start seeing, and you go for an interview this week, which is a different place for some of you. For others, I'm getting that you're traveling to another place, to a place which has got to do with your finances. And for some of you, this is about you moving forward and not taking a back seat anymore, whether it's in a relationship or work. There is a 70% work feel there, but I can't deny that there's a 30% feel that you are, in terms of partnership, relationships, families, you want to at least you want to see progress, and you're going to make it happen from your end. What is needed from your end this week. So that's quite good, Pisces, because I know we've been getting some funny messages. So, now we are done with all the signs. Let's move on to free for questions for all. And I'll be checking that soon after I finish shuffling. So please go ahead and ask me a free question or a card of the week, whichever you prefer. And the question is best simple, so it's if it's a too if it's a question that takes something that needs a lot more information, then we can go into detail with that in a private reading. So let's move and check. Jared, you're asking me what's the importance of our moon sign. Again, I'm not an astrologer. Is this the question that you wanted me to look into? Just let me know. I'll answer that anyway, and you can let me know. From what I know, the importance of moon sign is about emotions. So what your moon sign signifies is how you emote. From what I know, like I said, I'm not an expert. What you emote, how you emote, and the sign would dictate. If it's a sign that shows. So, for example, I am a Scorpio moon, so my emotions are exactly how a Scorpion, and how a Scorpio would emote in situations, how a water sign would. So that makes me emotional. My moon is Scorpio, so that's how I see that moon sign signifies in a person. It's significant in a personality. Hope that answers that. But feel free to read and gather more information and share if there's anything more. It's always good to learn more. Okay, Kiki, I'll look at your question. Going to California with A this summer, is that a positive move for me to live there? Mm, I'm not getting that it's a positive move for you to live there in terms of. I sense that there's going to be a period after that, which might be a bit of a empty period. I'm getting that there's not much energy there. So maybe you go and you come back and you reevaluate if you want to do this. But I think I'm getting more like it's not going to happen. If you do decide, it might be more towards the end of the year or next year, and you're going to have to work on it. Whatever your motive is to move, eventually it'll work out for you, but it'll take time. Is what I'm getting for you, Kiki. Hope that answered that. So let's move on to Jared. Your question. Card for the, if you can, let me just quickly shuffle a card for the week for you, starting tomorrow for Jared. You've got a nice card, Jared. 9 of Cups upright. You're going to be, the two ways this is coming to me. So you're going to be celebrating. This celebration can be alone or with someone that you want to celebrate with. Maybe you get asked out or you're asking someone out, one way or the other. I get a feeling you are going to do something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time, whether it's going out and having a drink alone at a place that you've been wanting to, or with someone. Okay. Oh, you too, Kiki? Wow. Mm. Yeah, I'm a Capricorn rising and a Libra sun. You're welcome, Jared. Sure, Samantha, I'll pull a card for the rest of the week for you. And also, I just wanted to say, feel free to leave comments. Once I've predicted something and what you think of it, feel free to leave me comments because I do check them and I like to read them as well. So, and of course, like I said, please share and subscribe. Okay. Samantha, your card is 10 of Swords upright. And I want to pull another one and another one. Okay. So the first card, the reason I pulled more card for you, Samantha, is because I felt like you are going through something which is keeping you quite confined. And I think that you might stop feeling like that this week, or that situation changes and now you don't feel the same way. I'm getting more the latter. You know, the situation has changed and now you're not going to feel the same way. And then somebody does come in. I don't know if this is about, I'm getting an emotional feel with this. This is, but emotion could be in work too. So maybe somebody does come in, and this could be a younger air sign for you that comes in, and you actually, things move forward with this person. Now, this person is not coming in as as somebody who's your knight in shining armor. I'm not getting that, but this person does clear away the dark clouds in whichever field this applies to you. And this has an emotional feel for you though. But I like that you get Knight of Swords upright and the Chariot follows. So maybe you either take a trip after that, or you're evaluating which way to go with this situation once this person does make an appearance and gives you some, spreads some light into situation and makes you feel like situations aren't as bad as you assume them to be or can assume them to be, because now something's come to an end. You've changed your perspective and now things are actually moving forward. And there might be some travel involved at the end of the week as well, for you, Samantha, if you choose to. But more so, I'm getting a feel that you're going to be evaluating which way you're going to be going with this energy that comes in, and this might be more midweek that the energy comes in for you. So hope you like that, Samantha. Let me know how that rolls out for you. You're welcome, Kiki. Right, Jared. Let me know. I think you can actually go onto websites which give you both your rising and ascendant. Well, rising is same as ascendant, and you just need to have your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth, and then you'll be able to get that. So yeah, there are a lot of sites that give you that. Feel free to search. I think there's something called Astro Sofa. I've heard of that before. So feel free to have a look. You're welcome, Samantha. Right. That's a nice one, Jared. Okay. Understood. Glad to hear that, Samantha. Happy to look at the situation if you want me to further, of course, in a private reading, because there's only so much you can get in a weekly spread. But yeah, see what feels right to you. And on that note, thank you so much all for being here. Like I said, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this broadcast. And have a lovely week. A lot of blessings, and I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.